You've heard about MicroChurch. In this video, I'll give you a better understanding of MicroChurch by describing first what MicroChurch is not. Then I'll tell you what MicroChurch is, and finally I'll let you know how you can connect with the Garfield Memorial MicorChurch near you. Let's talk about what MicroChurch is not. First, MicroChurch is not a study group. You won't be studying a book, workbook, or the Bible. These kinds of groups can be great, and Garfield has multiple options if you're looking for a study group, but MicroChurch is not one of them. That means even if you miss a week or 3, you won't get behind because there's nothing to get behind on. Second, MicroChurch is not a prayer group. You don't even have to know how to pray to have a great time with MicroChurch. Don't get me wrong, praying is great and prayer groups are great. If you're interested in connecting with one, check out House of Prayer on our website, but MicroChurch is not a prayer group. Third, MicroChurch is not a service group. We've got lots of opportunities for that, but MicroChurch is not one of them. Finally, MicroChurch is not a mini worship service. You won't be asked to sing, and no one will preach at you at MicroChurch. And if someone does preach at you at MicroChurch, let me know and I'll take care of it. That's what MicroChurch is not. Now let's do a mental stretch and try to wrap our brains around what MicroChurch is. MicroChurch is a weekly gathering of diverse people who are glad to see you when you're there and miss you when you're not. Sounds simple, right? That's because it is. It's a small community where you're seen, not invisible, known, not anonymous, and loved, not judged, rejected, lectured, manipulated, or belittled. Instead, you're treated with the dignity of a full-fledged human being who bears the image of God because that's what you are. Most MicroChurches will gather around the table in someone's home or maybe a park or restaurant, but never in a church building. Some MicroChurches will gather around the table to eat. Did someone say cinnamon rolls? Some MicroChurches will play games. Some might even eat and play games. And some MicroChurches will gather online because people are geographically distant, and some want and need to gather virtually to avoid catching a virus which shall remain nameless. Whether you're gathering face-to-face to eat or play, or gathering virtually, all MicroChurches will gather to connect diverse people who share a common brokenness with Jesus. MicroChurch is not one more thing to do, accomplish, achieve, support, or promote. It's not one more obligation to fulfill. We have enough of those. Dare I say too many of those. MicroChurch is time and space to connect and love. All of this means MicroChurch is a safe gathering to invite friends, neighbors, and co-workers regardless of what they believe or don't believe about God and the church, because you know they'll be seen, known, and loved too. And get some tacos. Loving, humble, diverse connections are what MicroChurch is all about. If a Garfield Memorial MicorChurch sounds like something you want to explore, visit garfieldchurch.org/microchurch to connect with a MicroChurch near you. And if you would like more explanation, check out the director's cut of this video on our YouTube channel or Vimeo.